This aircraft takes a lot more than one pilot to run a mission. It's a whole team of people. This is an incredibly modernized piece of equipment, and it has a lot of moving parts. Everybody working on this over here, they have a job to do, and everyone behind these doors is working to get this aircraft up and running in the air to be mission capable.
You gotta make sure it's right. You gotta make sure it's perfect. I like getting dirty.
Welcome to the first Whammo Lodio competition.
Here you go, Hilton. Figure it out over there.
I'm good.
Put together Mark A2 with two fuses, one's in the nose, one's in the tail. Hooked it up so we can get it prepped for the loaders and put it on the jets.
One, secure the bomb body. Ready? Go!
Tech Sergeant Smith, Staff Sergeant Bart Blumberg, and Senior Airman Brett Hill, if you'd come up, be recognized.
When I joined the Guard, I initially joined it to serve the state of Colorado and for the tuition benefits. So I didn't know the job when I was going in. What they did in tech school was they made it easy and they broke it down. And when you come out of that, you feel confident. You know the basics of the procedures. And then when you get into the shop, there's hands-on training that you go through, step by step, and they make sure you understand before you're even allowed to touch an engine.
First time deployers, raise your hand. First time in Europe, raise your hand.
So we have quite a few new airmen that are on this trip, not only their first deployment, first TDY, but also their first time in Europe. And any time that you're on the road is a great time for the younger airmen to really have that hands-on experience. When we're at home on a drill weekend, there's so many other things that you have to do that this really is what's providing them the hands-on experience to do their jobs and become proficient and confident at it.
My name is Rachel Toller, and I'm a senior airman in the 140th AMXS. In the maintenance squadron, I am currently a crew chief. The training here is different. It's nice to be in a different location. I would have never ended up in Hungary because it's an absolutely amazing location, and at this point in my life I would have not made it out here except for the Guard.
The system behind me is a mobile aircraft arresting system. It is designed for expeditionary uses mostly. Working with our Hungarian counterparts definitely strengthens our alliances out here.
So as a whole for maintenance, this has been just a phenomenal TDY here. So in any TDY, you have the ability to sign the guys off, get them more proficient and more confident at their jobs. And we've seen that happen here, not only with the individuals themselves, but as they start to teach other people, and we've had that ability to work with the Hungarians here and teaching their jobs. That's when you really start to be confident in it. It's not just being able to do it yourself, but teach it to others.
The reason we had to come down to Tyndall Air Force Base from Colorado was they have drones that we can use to shoot at down here.
Bingo.
A subscale drone just means that it's smaller than a normal aircraft. They're a lot cheaper than shooting against a regular aircraft.
Some of these targets will be a few miles, what we call downrange, and they could be in the water for sometimes anywhere between 2 to 4 hours to up to 8 hours, depending on how soon the boat can get out there, the recovery boat, to go downrange to find the target, pick it back up, and bring it back to Tyndall so we can do our decon procedures on it. It makes everybody as a group to give us the best kind of pilots and load crews and everything that we got for the military to keep us safe over here.
I'm avionics technician, Tech Sergeant Will Houston.
Yeah, there's a 10D.
I'm IT for the sky. I do all the computer stuff for aircraft that are flying over your head every day. So if you're wanting to come out and do this right out of high school, 17-year-old kid, no idea what he wants to be when he grows up, you're looking at one. I joined the military and I got some discipline in my life, and I did go to school, and for a year I pretty much spent working with somebody who'd been doing the job for several years. We have guys that grew up in North Carolina, guys from Minnesota, we have nurses, we have contractors, we have mechanics, and I work with some of the best people in the state of Colorado.